Yesterday, the St. Louis Cardinals defeated the San Francisco Giants 6-5 final score in Rickwood Field, the oldest baseball field in America in Birmingham, Alabama. And I must say, MLB pulled out all the stops. And as much as I had loved the Field of Dreams game, which is fictitious, this was based on real life. However, I was saddened that a couple of days before that game took place, we lost Willie Mays, two-time MVP, 24-time All-Star, Hall of Famer, World Series champion, 12-time Gold Glove Award winner, and a recipient of the Presidential Medal of Freedom. But in attendance yesterday was Willie Mays' son, Ken Griffey Jr., and Barry Bonds. But it would have been so beautiful if Willie Mays had lived to see this day. Rickwood Field in Birmingham, Alabama was built in 1910. Again, it's the oldest professional ballpark in the United States and was home to the Birmingham Black Barons of the Negro Leagues. And I must say, Major League Baseball incorporating the Negro League numbers and statistics into Major League Baseball, they're definitely doing the right thing by the Negro Leagues. The players from the past are finally receiving their due recognition to the game of baseball. Major League Baseball also invested $5 million into turning Rickwood Field into a modern day ballpark. I say at this point, we need to have a game at Rickwood Field every season. And how about Fox Sports covering the game, giving us for half an inning the way it used to look way back in 1954. I say way back like it's that far back. It's really not that far back. But shout out to Fox for pulling out all the stops with the graphics. This was definitely sick. And look at the heading, the font. Like everything from 1954 was brought into the modern era. And here's the Rickwood Field score bug. Man, sometimes, despite all the technology and the advancements of today, sometimes going back to the past can be a blast. But even though Willie Mays wasn't there physically, his spirit, his presence, and aura was there. And Baseball Hall of Fame even brought his plaque out. The first time that's happened since he was inducted in 1979. Rest in peace, Willie Mays. Here's a beautiful mural that was made honoring his name and his legacy, Willie Mays. And the San Francisco Giants lineup card is going into the Hall of Fame as well. Sad that the Giants weren't able to win this game. That would have really been the icing on the cake. Here's a did you know for anyone that was watching the game. Did you know that the San Francisco Giants had to wear a uniform with a bear on it, even though their nickname was the Sea Lions? That's because the original Sea Lions had to wear hand-me-down uniforms from the San Francisco Cubs. Sports historian. In the past, I've made various TikToks about how less than 10% of Major League Baseball players are African American and damning Major League Baseball. But the fact that they've acknowledged the history of the Negro Leagues and the Negro League players is a big step. And you could play on Rickwood Field in the MLB game. That's great. I'm not a gamer though. Here's a team picture by the St. Louis Cardinals. And of course, the appropriate ending, a team picture by the San Francisco Giants.